Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of Hobbit, today joined by
Brett.
a fan of my seas, drinking some more Forager, courtesy of Beerdome. Beerdome sponsors the channel. They are kind enough to get us some awesome beers once in a while, and they were really kind to get us all of the Forager stouts that were released in Europe. So thanks a ton to Beerdome for the beer. This is probably the beer that Brett and I are most excited about trying, and this is Forager's Deeper Understanding.
A deeper understanding.
Yes, a deeper understanding, or just deep, as it says on that label. So this is a 12.5% Imperial Stout aged in a various blend of bourbon barrels with loads of different vanilla. And what we know from experience is that these guys nail vanilla.
Yeah.
It's some of the best vanilla stouts I've had in ages. And this one just sounds nuts because it's just doing all of the nillers. If you count that reference, that was really bad. But yeah, so A Deeper Understanding, this was bottled in November 21, and this is a blend of barrel, so it's a blend of four different barrel vintages containing different base stouts. So we got 4 barrel vintages of barrel aged beer, and all the barrels have different base beers that have been blended together. And they're aged in a combination of Weller, Baker's, and Rock Filter barrels. And then they've also been conditioned on vanilla bean caviar. So the actual vanilla bean, not the pod, just the beans. And they use vanilla beans from Tahiti, Congo, Ecuador, and Vanuatu,
yeah.
which I never heard of those places.
I think Vanuatu is like a very small republic. Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I've never heard of Vanuatu. But yeah, Tahiti, Congo, and Ecuador.
Yeah.
And besides that, they have a very interesting tasting note that signifies that these guys have been into Danish things, because there is
that they've been to Denmark.
Been to Denmark twice now at the festival. And it's got a tasting note that says it's drizzled with Frederiksdal coulis. And Frederiksdal is cherry wine, so it's probably going to have a touch of cherry flavor. Yeah. We'll see. I love that there is a note there that's like reference in Denmark. That's cool. So we got the beer poured, and look at that.
It's
thick
pitch black.
Yeah, I mean, you had a head lasting longer on your glass, but it's done on me and Morten, who's behind the camera. We don't have any heads.
It looks like a side project stout.
It does. It's the same level of thickness and heft.
Yeah, and also
without
like
being
oily, you can see just like it shines in.
Yeah, it's got that
light
sheen on the side of the glass.
Yeah,
and it's thick, but it doesn't look like over the top sludgy. Like,
no.
But it's just like really hefty.
Really hefty and like, oily looking like. Yeah.
It just looks great. Do you want to check out the aroma?
I think so.
Let's do it. It just smells fucking dope.
Yeah. It smells like brownies with a ton of vanilla.
There is so much fucking vanilla on this. I'm getting creme brulee. I'm getting vanilla custard. I'm getting, like, as you said, brownie batter. This smells so much more like a side project beer.
Yeah.
Or not more, but it smells a lot like a side project beer.
It smells like brownies with vanilla.
It's a really hefty base. But I think it also smells like this is the heftiest base beer we will experience in our foray into Forager beers so far. Because I don't think we've had one with this amount of heft in terms of base beer.
But
oh my god, it smells good.
A brownie is also like the most intense chocolate character you can find.
Such wet barrels.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. There is so much dripping bourbon goodness on this. Like, it is saturated bourbon aromas.
Yeah.
Like, it's caramel, it's fudge, it's toffee. It's like, and the vanilla and the
vanilla is
it just enhances the barrel even more.
Yeah.
Like, this is a situation where the adjunct enhances the barrels like crazy.
Yeah.
There are so many layers of vanilla. I'm getting vanilla frosting. I'm getting the creme brulee vibe. I'm getting custard. Like, it's like a lot of those flavors. Maybe not so much like umami, licoricey vanilla pot, but
it has a bit of that leathery vanilla.
Yeah,
thing.
a little bit, but it's like.
But it's more that, like, really fresh, vibrant. Intense vanilla.
This is what I hoped of the aroma. 100%.
Yeah.
It smells like if you drank Bottle Logic, and they were vanilla beers. Yeah. It smells like, because back in the day that was the upper echelon. It smells like that taken even further. Yeah. Really, it smells like Fundamental, Observation, Forces, all these kind of beers, but just like even crazier base beer, even more deep barrel aging character. Yeah. This has got late flavors. Yeah. It smells really fucking good.
It also has this like really fresh marzipan thing about it.
And almond character. Yeah. And deep caramel, deep fudge, baker's chocolate, but also milk chocolate for some reason I'm picking up. But underneath all that, there's umami, there's leather, there's a hint of tobacco. It's not all just bright fudgy like flavors. Do you smell like stale cherries?
I don't smell them, but I see some kind of, again, the marzipan thing that we often get from Flagstale cherries.
I do sense a fruitiness, so maybe,
Yeah, there is something that's very reminiscent, not very, but
toasted marshmallows, like 100%, man.
Super duper, like, very dark cherries. Yeah.
They also talk about dark chocolate. I also get that, but it's a mix of, for me, both but dark and milk chocolate.
Maybe like a dark chocolate with a bit of like really dark cherry in it or something.
This just smells amazing.
Yeah,
it does. I want to drink it and sink it and drink it. Cheers! Thanks a ton to Beerdome for the beer.
Cheers.
Oh, there's so much vanilla.
Oh my god.
I see the cherry on the flavor.
And also like that chocolate brownie thing is just...
It is rich, but it's not too rich. Like I think there is a case of barrel and possibly adjunct that help balance out the richness of the base. Or the base.
That is just like the vanilla... these guys are just immense at doing vanilla beers.
I mean, Forager does not mess about with so the milk stout was really nice and it was intense on the adjunct, and this is intense just another but this level. Is definitely another level. Yeah. I mean, this is, I think, the Moxa collab, the Niller's Killers, was one of my favorites before, but I think this might top it. Yeah. Just because the base is beefier, the barrel is beefier, and the adjunct seems beefier. But we're also drinking this very fresh. I mean, November last year.
Yeah, so it's still very fresh for a barrel-aged Imperial Stout.
Yeah.
But goodness gracious, that, vanilla, like that
vanilla brownie batter
vibrant,
fudge.
Like,
but there's
fresh, wet kind of vanilla character.
And the layers of vanilla is so intense. There's like the bright, fudgy, marshmallowy, there's creme brulee, there is a bit of like slightly leathery, dark fruity, and I'm guessing that dark cherry, the kind of like, and it's light. I know a lot of people fear dark fruit flavors in stouts, even though they're fucking awesome.
It's not a dark fruit,
but it's not. But it has touches of something I can see that is reminiscent of a delicious Flagstale cherry or just a black cherry, which even could be, I think, it's caviar, so maybe not so much. Maybe it's a combination of barrel aging and the base and everything. But there's that, there's almond, there's marzipan, there's definitely toasted marshmallow, as they say. But it's almost like all things you can think of that taste like vanilla.
Yeah.
Maybe besides the vanilla ice cream, but it's like...
Yeah, it doesn't have ice cream flavors, but it's just like all the nuances you'd get out of like all kinds of fresh vanilla beans, of vanilla caviar or whatever.
I think with a touch more age, you taste a bit more of the barrel, because right now there's so much vanilla. Like the barrel is still a lot, like really forward, but I think with a touch more age, they would balance out like perfectly. They're lacking that like perfect balance, because right now the vanilla is a bit it's over the barrel.
It makes it at least a little more cohesive. But right now,
and the drinkability is pretty damn crazy too.
Because underneath you have so much of that like brownie, like freshly baked brownie character, and also just like very very smooth, soft kind of pipe tobacco nuances. And
I agree.
Like like the base beer is so so well done.
It has like a lot of actually barrel char too, like smoky almost, or maybe not smoky, but like charred, burnt, woody barrel flavors, and they sit on the back end a bit because the vanilla is so up front, so that like plays a bit second fiddle, but it gives some nice like complexity. Fucking amazing beer, man. This is one of the reasons why Forager needs more recognition. Like, I think they make such wonderful beers. And like, if you love adjuncts and you love them not being just like, I guess this is somewhat pastry because it is sweet, but it's everything is quite well balanced. Like when pastry is like this, I like it. I just don't like those like sickly sweet beers. Like this is not sickly sweet. We're splitting this 3 people. That's totally fine.
Yeah. You know, vanilla in itself isn't sweet.
No.
So
but it enhances sweet flavors.
Yeah, it does. So if you already have sweetness or residual sugar, then it will complement that. But you know, it doesn't add sweetness.
I got a bit of a cola vibe there for a second.
It has a bit of like a cola bean touch, but I'm also getting. I see what they mean by that really dark cherry juice, almost like really dark cherry juice thing.
Yeah, I see it. I don't know what a coulis is. I'm guessing it's a type of dessert, but I almost see a connotation to Moncherie cherries, which are cherry Moncherie chocolates, which is chocolates that are filled with a cherry liqueur because it's got a bit of a spirit vibe with the bourbon or just like alcohol warmth. So I see some connotations to that. But yeah, fucking this shows that like at least with vanilla stouts and just barrel-aged stouts, they're Forager's on the A game. But I think they make some of the best vanilla stouts at the moment. Like this is one of the best vanilla beers I've had in a long time. But yeah, 98 or 99. It's one of the best vanilla beers I've had in a very, very long time. But I don't want to say 100 because I feel like I would like a little bit more barrel.
I think so.
But I think that could be present with age.
I think if you age this for maybe like 4 or 5 months.
4 to 6 months. I think that will
then
be peak.
the barrel will probably pop a little bit more, and then the vanilla will be a little more subdued, and then it will be perfect.
Yeah. It will be one of the best vanilla beers you ever had.
I agree on a strong 98.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, a 98 is very good for this. This is wonderful world-class stuff. It's fucking amazing. That's just what it is.
It's luxury in a glass.
It is. It feels very luxurious because it's so vanilla heavy. So. Yeah. But yeah, damn, this was deeply delicious. So if you guys had a chance to try a deeper understanding from Forager, let us know what you thought of it. If you love vanilla bean stouts and whatnot, and barrel-aged stouts, I think they're very much gone like that. I don't think you can buy them on websites.
I don't know.
I think they were sold out. Maybe you can find some. I mean, if you Google it, Beerizer is a good webshop to look at.
They're not available anymore.
Okay, there you go. If you got some, crack it.
Yeah.
And maybe in a couple of months.
Yeah. Like wait a bit,
because it can definitely sit for a bit more, and I think it will be even better. As Brett said, like maybe 4 to 6 months, and then it I think will be peak territory because this seems like it's on the way to be peaking.
Yeah.
So, but I'm glad we popped it nonetheless because it's a fucking marvelous world-class beer.
Yeah.
If you guys had a chance to try it, let us know what you thought of it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page, Twitter, Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And thanks a ton to Beerdome for the beer. Check them out. Link for the webshop is down below. And we're going to say cheers and some world-class delicious beer.
Cheers.
And cheers, Martin. And see you guys in another beer review.